Yeah. Out here, the guitars are masked and prepared for finishing. Or like here you have a guitar that yesterday this was probably in the rack out there.
Right.
That rack.
And this is
they come
so,
in here.
so it doesn't get the finish on.
Yep. So we don't spray the fingerboard with lacquer.
Right. Okay.
The truss rod nut is masked, and they'll also stuff the body at a certain point.
Those brown piece of paper.
Exactly.
I saw, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Robert, what he's doing is sanding in between coats. We'll spray X amount of coats of
can we go
lacquer,
over there? Hmm?
and then the guitars will come out here and they'll be resanded.
Okay. So what is he saying? Hi, Robert.
Hey.
Jimmy. Nice to meet you.
He's sanding clear lacquer. There are top coats or base coats of lacquer that are sprayed over the color.
Oh, okay.
First the color is sprayed, then the clear coats
Then
are
a
sprayed.
clear one goes over the top.
What Robin's doing right now is sanding the clear coats.
Okay.
Then when he's through, it'll go back into finishing. Matt will spray another 2 coats of clear, and that's it.
And that's it. Okay. Man, this is the color that knocks me out, Bob.
Isn't that a nice color? Espresso.
That's the one that this kills me. I think that's such a beautiful finish.
Little dusty.
Oh my God, that's gorgeous.
Isn't that
Look
nice?
at that. And this is espresso finish.
This is a Bambino
Right.
model with an antique burst top,
Right.
espresso back sides, and
Right. A laminate.
laminate. Yeah.
And you know what? While we got it turned
Yeah.
around, Bob, this is a new thing that I
Yeah.
haven't seen.
Yeah, I never did this in the
And-
past. On all the guitars, we handwrite the serial number. On the Bravo, Bambino, and Benny models, we use a decal with my signature.
Right.
On the flagship models and one-of-a-kind instruments, I hand sign
it. Right.
The back.
And this is in addition to what's in the F hole. Right.
Labels inside the body. Yeah.
Right.
All right, the camera crew's here. Stations, everybody.
Okay.
This is Matt. You met Matt last night. He's
Hello,
our
Matt.
finisher.
Let's see. Okay. So, what's happening here?
What's happening here? Matt is unmasking.
Taking the tape off.
Yeah, exactly. We mask the body, spray the color, remove the masking, and then scrape whatever needs to be scraped so that the binding is once
all
again
this.
clean. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And then he'll spray the clear coats.
Yeah, the smell.
Yes, it's lacquer fumes. Not good, but you can see a lot of work in process. This is Matt's department. He has a very good feel, very good eye for this sort of thing. It's important that when we have an antique burst, for instance, they all look the same. We can't have variations.
Right.
The variations you see will be the fact that it's a different piece of wood. So one piece of wood may be a little darker or lighter than
Right.
another.
It's the wood that's. Yeah, I get it.
Otherwise, they're
Yeah. But that
pretty
a
true
black
to
one
the-
there. It's
Yep. These are the 2 spray booths. This booth is dedicated to color only. This booth, he shoots only clear. So they don't mix or have any contaminants from one to the
Right.
other. It's a safer way to spray. Okay, then, after Matt shoots the last coat of clear lacquer, the guitars will sit for 2 weeks
right
in that area.
to dry.
To dry, cure. After that 2-week period, they come in here to the buffing room. After they dry for 2 weeks, then Phil buffs them.
Okay.
Buffs them and polishes them, and then they go off to
More
final.
hands-on.
More hands-on, yeah.
Man, look at the
A lot
back of that
hands-on.
neck. I think one of the reasons I think sometimes I was attracted to guitar was the way it looked.
Well, yeah. Sure.
You know, I mean, like that. It's like
Just pretty.
I want to pick it up and I want to play it. You know.
Yeah.
And this is a.
This is a Bravo Elite. So
Okay.
it's the Bravo with the carved top.
Oh,
carved
all
back.
right.
That's the one you played last night.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those models are incredibly popular.
Yeah. Now
Good model.
you buff them out using the
Using
these
conventional buffing machines. Here, this is the first wheel.
big, right.
Kind of a coarse grit.
Oh, I
From
see.
here, he'll go to a finer grit, the yellow wheel,
Right.
and then the final polish to your right, the a polishing wheel.
Okay.
That brings it to that.
That brings it to that
gloss.
high gloss stuff.
Yeah.
Great. Thank.
Before they're buffed, they're sanded. Phil will sand them again,
Okay.
sand them smooth, and then he buffs them.
Right. This looks like a Manhattan or a Fratello.
Yeah, this is actually a one of a kind. This is a one-off. Kind of a Fratello influence, but it's a one-off. It has a large flared headstock, a custom inlay.
Right. The real traditional arch
Very,
top.
very traditional. Yeah, large block inlays, although you can't see them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Now is this a purple guitar?
No, we don't call it purple. We call it plum burst.
Plum Burst.
This is Andreas Oberg's guitar.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
great guitar player.
Yeah. So this will. Well, it's Phil is sanding it. We'll be buffing it
Right.
probably within a week, and yeah, it's a Manhattan.
Right.
Other than the color, it's a standard Manhattan
Right.
model.
Okay.
Well, the process is pretty much left up to Matt, our finisher. But basically what we do is apply a little color, like a stain to the wood first, which pops the flame. The curly maple that you see has a nice flame to it. And then using a spray gun with a fine spray apparatus, shades the edges into a sunburst pattern, and then shades more plum color over that. It's finished in a traditional way. Over the color are the clear coats.
Right. He wanted this.
Yeah,
color.
this was requested.
Okay.
It's different. I like it actually.
Yeah, it's kind of a neat color.
It's actually pretty nice. Yeah.
Plum Burst.
Plum burst. An example of a one-of-a-kind instrument where made in my area. I hand cut the sound openings that you see.
Right.
The inlays are made out of 14 karat gold.
Wow.
The inlay up here is gold also.
This is something that you made in that shop where we did the interview.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, at one time, will this be steel string?
Yes, this is a this will take
Renaissance?
bronze strings.
Bronze
Yeah, you remember
strings?
the Renaissance series?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know if we're going to call it the Renaissance.
Right.
But
It's smaller, I think, than the ones that I saw. I thought.
Yeah,
Now, will it have an adjustable bridge?
It'll have an adjustable bridge. Yeah.
Because the other ones didn't.
One did, one didn't. Yeah. Yeah. The
Okay.
adjustable bridge is so much more convenient for the player.
It's a neat-looking guitar. I bet I would love to hear that. See what that comes out sounding like.
After Phil buffs and polishes the guitars, they come out here and into fine.